G'day guys, my name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity, and today we're reacting to here's why Australia stopped a private company from providing a better internet service. This video was requested to us by somebody that I cannot say because I didn't pull it up on Discord, but all I gotta do is press this.
One eternity later.
This video was requested to us by Tarsh Not Trash and
Curly
Garbage. Curly Garbage? Curly Bruh.
Curly Bruh?
He's not garbage, bro.
I
Curly
don't
Bruh.
remember what it said. I'm stupid.
Thank you so much for the suggestions, guys. We truly
You're
appreciate
stupid,
guys
I
and gals. Actually, Tarsh Not Trash is a gal. We
Yeah,
always say
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
and she was like,
Yeah.
you don't have to say guys. I'm a girl. So thank you so much to both of you for the suggestion. We truly appreciate it. Guys, if you want a shout out and you want to watch a reaction video that you want to watch, aside from this one, throw the links to the videos you want us to check out in the description. There's a link to our Discord. You can throw the links in there. Terrible way to explain it, but it is what it is. Guys, before we hop in this video, if you would, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It truly helps us out in getting these videos out to more people.
It does.
Also, if you would, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. That way you guys can stay informed on our future videos. And if you'd like to help support the channel even more and get an exclusive YouTube short shout out, that's right, click the join button down below. Let's hop in and see why you guys stopped a private internet company from providing a better internet service.
Something tells me it's not them.
Yeah.
Sounds like a financial decision by the government or money coming into somebody's pocket.
Yeah.
This is Australia, a land
Hello,
of
Australia.
unfortunately poor internet. As someone whose career has taken a turn to be entirely based off said internet, let me tell you, this is a very frustrating reality, and that frustration has been felt by more and more of my fellow Australians as working from home becomes the new normal. Now, the reason Australia has such poor internet
was about
is
to
because
pause
it's
it.
very big
Yeah.
with a very small population, which means any internet company that wants to provide this service needs to pay a lot for infrastructure while only accessing a tiny pool of customers. Compare this with any European nation.
So, quick question, quick poll. Let me know down below. Let's say hypothetically I was a billionaire and I could afford to put in the fiber optics down for everybody to have, I don't know, 1 gig, 5 gigs of
Would you
internet.
do it?
How much would you be willing to spend for phenomenal internet? Like, would you be willing? So our internet, what I'm paying right now is about $80 a month.
I pay $80 a month for the same
We have
internet.
literally the same internet service, which is 1 gigabit of internet download.
I thought it
and
was
up.
terabyte.
No, well, gigabit versus gigabyte. A gigabyte. No, it's not a terabyte. Either way, it's
Okay.
not a terabyte.
We've got the fastest Wi-Fi available for us.
I mean, we could
But it's
spend more
good
and get
Wi-Fi.
5 gigabits.
Yeah, but
I mean, we could spend more, but we're talking like more than twice what we're
yeah,
spending.
we're only spending $80 US.
Yeah.
So
But if I could, if I were to install it and I was like, it's $200 a month, would you go for it? And what is your limit that you would go for? Would you go up to 300? Would you go up to 400? Let me know down in the comments.
so I can do it.
Yeah, I'll get some investors to
Yeah.
back it and like, hey, I got 20,000 people that said they're willing to spend $400 a month on internet. Let's go.
Or even the United States, and you will see that you get much more people per mile of internet cable that you lay, and therefore more return on your investment.
Right.
However, recently, there has been a private company here in Australia that was willing to take the chance and offer to provide high-speed internet to Australians, but the government told them they couldn't. Sad, but why? Well, you see, the Australian government had
Man
recognised this
crush.
internet problem, and it
Not
also
Donald
knew
Trump.
Trump.
No, I
It's a
realized
good
what
man
I
crush to
realized
have.
what I said after Donald Trump showed up. That's my dude.
Yeah.
why.
Some Ryan Reynolds.
Well, you see, the Australian government had recognised this internet problem, and it also knew that if its advanced economy was going to have a chance of remaining competitive in the 21st century, it probably needed something better than dial-up connections to its businesses and homes.
That's a floppy disk
so
right there.
they
5
rolled
and a
out
quarter.
the NBN, or National Broadband Network.
5.5, I think.
Now, this in and of itself was a fine piece of infrastructure, in theory. It would connect the whole nation via modern fibre optic and give people download and upload speeds in line with their Western contemporaries. The problem was, it was a large public infrastructure project, and inevitably, politics got involved and ruined everything.
They do that.
What Australia ended up with was a system that was only passably
It's
better
happening
than
here
the
right
internet
now.
infrastructure it had before, after costing a cool $56 billion. Anyway, the private sector saw an opportunity to deliver a better experience at a comparable price and were told no because it would ruin the premise of the whole NBN system. You see, in terms of internet, Australia has some very clearly profitable and unprofitable zones to do business in. The major cities filled with lots of rich businesses and densely packed housing, very profitable. The outback, where you have to lay $1 million dues worth of cable to get to one shack,
dues.
not so profitable. The government figured that it could address this inherent
So be fair, we don't. I'm pretty sure in most rural areas, they don't have good internet either. They probably still run on dial-up.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest. And of course, satellite dishes. You can do internet through your through our satellite companies. Like I can't even think of one.
Yeah, I mean, like Dish.
Dish,
or
yeah.
DirecTV.
Yeah.
I don't think that we have fiber optic where I live in Mississippi.
Okay, I was about to say I know where you live has fiber optic.
With all of this being said, though, Elon's about to help everybody out.
Yeah,
with
it's about to
internet.
change everything for y'all.
Yeah.
And
For
us, for that
everybody.
matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope.
by providing infrastructure everywhere and compensating for the losses in the country with profits in the cities. The private companies
That's a
that were
cool
planning to
looking
provide
building.
a better service were of course only looking to do so in the
Whatever it
profitable
is.
cities, which would cut off the government's scheme from its profit centres and ruin the whole neutral cost model they had going for them. This decision to effectively block fair competition has caused a lot of outrage, especially amongst those in the cities who were not happy with their subpar internet, but there is always going to be a loser in this scenario. If these companies were allowed to compete, the government-run NBN would become unprofitable and require ongoing support from taxpayers to fund a non-financially viable venture. If companies aren't allowed to compete, then the Australian public is ultimately at the mercy of the government to make sure their internet infrastructure is competitive in the modern world, a government that has shown themselves to not exactly be super competent at sticking to the plans drawn out by experts, we might add. And of course, if the government doesn't get involved at all, we have a situation where people in the country won't have access at all, and even people in the city run the risk of being left behind by complacent corporations that don't want to make the large and risky investment into technical
It's
infrastructure.
almost over. We'll just wait till it's
So,
over.
given the options, what would you pick? Or maybe you can help us by fixing our little conundrum here. Now, if this whole video sounds like a bit of a rant, it is. I hope one day I'll be able to upload a video in less than an hour, but in the meantime at least, it's an interesting case study into the dynamic between private and public services. And if
So the hackers video that we did about Australian internet,
Yeah.
remember I had said at the end or at the beginning there was only like 2 or 3 videos about how slow Australia's internet is.
Right.
And a lot of the comments were like, that's because all the other videos are still uploading and shit like that. So I'm trying to think. Obviously Australia, just like every other country or Western country, a lot of people travel. So a lot of you guys have been to Western countries or Asian countries that have, or European, whatever countries that have these really good internet speeds, but a lot of people haven't.
Pretty sure South Korea has like the best internet in the world.
Yeah. But a lot of people haven't been to other countries that have
Good internet.
really good internet.
Yeah.
So do you still get pissed off at how slow you're? Because like you wouldn't know any different.
If you've never
Right?
traveled, right? But you get to see like
But do you? Because your shit's not loading.
that's true. That's true. So here's my conundrum or question or thought or whatever. Somebody already laid something down, the wiring for
Yeah.
the current infrastructure. Now I understand you're going to have to relay it, but why wasn't that an issue when they did the original internet?
It's a conspiracy.
Lazy bastards. Money hungry politicians. You know,
It's all
worse.
speculation, by the way.
Yeah.
No judgment here.
No, I put money on it. It's some money
Yeah.
hungry politicians
Yeah.
that are like, oh, if we do this, it's going to take money out of our pocket. So why the fuck would we do that? Which,
Right.
if I was a politician, that's the way I
Yeah,
would.
that's what
think
I would
too.
do if I'm in a, Why would I give you my money if I could have my money?
Exactly. So let us know about the question I had about how much money would you spend to get 1 gigabit of internet speed.
This isn't hypothetical if he does it, because you might not want to buy it if he does it. So
it's gonna be laid down, but it ain't gonna be. It's gonna be fully exposed.
it's just gonna be like wires floating on top of the ocean.
Like, that's the thing with fiber optics. You step down on it, it breaks.
Yeah. So hypothetically, let us know what you're paying right now for Wi-Fi and what you would be willing, or internet, and what you would be willing to pay for internet.
And we know
That
the
was
difference
really
between
good.
Wi-Fi and internet. On the
Yes.
invention video, like
Yes.
everybody's like, Wi-Fi isn't the internet, and I'm like, I'm fully aware, but here in the United States, it's pretty much ubiquitous. Nobody, or very seldomly, do you actually plug in. Like, I get to plug in for video games. I get to plug in for downloads.
Like you plug in,
businesses.
you plug in your hub and your router.
I was about to say, stop trying to sound nerdy, bro. That ain't you.
You plug in your router, and then you don't have to plug anything else in. You're just using Wi-Fi at that point.
You plug in your Wi-Fi router, or your Wi-Fi. Because technically, it's not even truly a router, because
what
the
they
router is
call
what
it.
connects to the internet. But yeah, whatever.
Exactly.
But I mean, they like mine is all built into one, so and it's actually mounted onto my wall. It's literally the same internet that I had when I lived with him, but I actually had a wireless router.
A modem.
Yeah, a modem. That's the
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
Yeah, I know words.
Yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, no, it was a wireless router modem all in one, which is what I have. But that one was like I could move it around.
Right.
This one I have to like get some drills and stuff to get it off the wall.
Yeah, so you
But
probably
this
shouldn't
one has
touch it.
Wi-Fi 6 on it, so I don't remember what that does. Like I can do Wi-Fi calling, and Wi-Fi 6 is like super strong apparently, or something like that. I don't even know.
It's the best.
It's the best.
It's the best there
The
ever
latest
was.
and greatest.
If-
In fact, on my phone, if you look at the
Oh.
Wi-Fi logo, it says a 6 in the top right.
Ooh.
Ooh.
If it's not the best, it's the best.
And then below the 6 is a plus symbol, which means, I believe it means that is.
Wi-Fi 6 Plus.
No, you can actually make phone calls.
Oh. Or maybe it means they're coming out with a 7. Just letting you know, subliminally. Subliminal.
Subliminally. Subliminally.
Words.
And if you're still watching, write subliminally down in the comments.
Incorrectly. Spell
No,
it.
no, spell
Spell
correctly.
it subliminally.
No, spell it correctly. Subliminally.
Yeah.
Down in the comments. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you want to support us directly, hit that join button. And with that being said,
My name's Miles.
and my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Out.
Bye.